Hey friends, it's Andrea from Reselling Freedom. Welcome back to the eBay room. Let's go over February totals of things that have sold. A grand total of 34 items for $787.67, which is better than January, but not better than February of last year. So either way, better than last month before, I'll take it. So cheapest item that sold, Women's Express cream sequins on the front tank top, size small, which if I remember right, I bought for myself from a garage sale. I wore it and then decided I didn't want anymore, so I sold it. Highest item was a men's puffer vest that had embroidery on the side of it, and I was a little nervous. I was like, do I try to take that off with a seam ripper? But then it's kind of polyester. Am I gonna rip it? I sold it for $49. And the person who bought it actually messaged me and asked if I had more items from that specific event. I didn't. It was just one random thing. And that was one of the things I almost just tossed into the donate pile. But almost 50 bucks? Why not? Other random things that have sold last month. A calculator. I'll add a picture. A calculator. A Canon Canola functioning calculator for $27 plus shipping. I don't get it. I mean, how many of us use calculators or just use our phones, use our computers? I have two right behind the camera plus my phone. If I'm at the warehouse, I have a second phone. But some people just like a real adding machine, which is totally fine by me. I actually got that from the flip house that we did a few months back. There was just random stuff left behind that was going to get tossed in the garbage, so I took it and I sold it. Other random things, an empty earring jewelry box with the bag that it comes in. 22 bucks plus shipping. If you get a pair of shoes, you sometimes get the extra pieces of heel replacements within that box. I have two of them. They're Prada. I don't have the shoes. I just have the box, desk cloth, and two sets of the heel replacements. Sold one of them for $22. Other things that have randomly sold, tank tops, shirts, sweaters, a dress that I had sent to the Real that they did not accept. And it's one of those brands that I thought resold really well. It doesn't. It was a simple Ted Baker dress for 60 bucks. And I think they retail for like 200, but all of the comps were really, really weak. I couldn't find that exact same one. It sat for a little bit, but nothing too crazy. So we cleaned out our part of the garage last weekend and I had random eBay boxes out there I brought in. And you guys know the eBay room is not super big. I have a friend who was moving and downsizing and has a shopping addiction, and I have now acquired 5 bags of shoes behind me. I really like to take pictures of shoes. They're easy and they're fast, and I don't need fancy stuff anymore, so I don't really plan on keeping them, because I always tell people if I like something that I want, I'll buy it from you for what it would sell for, except I'm keeping one thing. Are you guys ready for the best part? They're pink fuzzy slippers. They're no brand, they're just random. But the second I saw these out of the bag, I'm like, oh yes, these are staying here. They're not going anywhere. So I have a bunch of those already listed. A few higher end brands. We've had some Toms. Born, I've sold a few Borns before pretty well. Dance Co. Ugg boots. I mean, it's kind of the wrong season for Uggs, but people will buy anything. They'll just wait till next year, or some people just live in a colder climate, so they still want them now. So if you look behind me, you can't even really see the carpet. I closed the door back there so the other dog wouldn't bother me because I have one, but oh my gosh, I can't even move in here. I have got to sit in the hallway. I have great lighting out there. 34 items sold. I probably have another 100 plus boxes from the garage I brought in. So let's hope for March. It's going to be fantastic. I did have a few things sell on the Real that I got paid for, and I believe that was another 450 bucks, maybe 2 dresses. So add that to the almost 800 from eBay. Their payout is like the 14th or 15th of the month, and I should have another $416 coming from them. I have had the same Dolce & Gabbana dress sell and be returned to the Real 5 times, I think. Once you buy it from them, you have, it's either 21 or 28 days for them to return it 5 times. The sale started at 960 bucks. So the first time I was stoked. Sold, and my profit would have been $650, I believe. I'm at 400 because it's been around a few times, but 5 times for something to be returned, and I don't ever know why it's returned, but here's hoping this is the last one. It doesn't go back. So we're gonna have to sort through these. I've cleaned up the totes a little bit throughout the weeks, and I did have it pretty clean in here. You could see the carpet. Sorry to say you can't anymore. Thanks for coming along with me. You guys know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you next time.